Hello, hello, I am live. Let me just get this set up. Live video. And then I'm going to try this again. Last week, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Actually, now I don't even know where it went. Okay, here, I think it is. And go live. Okay, I think I'm live on Instagram. We'll soon find out. And let's get back here. Sorry about all of that kerfuffle. Oh my goodness, and all of this is, hello Regina, how are you? I've got your name down. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that so much. Let me introduce myself. Hello, bonjour. My name is Denise Willerton. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in East St. Paul, Manitoba, Canada. I want to welcome you here on this beautiful spring-like day in Winnipeg, which is just a treat. But it's chilly in my studio because now the heat's not kicking in a whole lot. So, and Regina, you got my card because you won 2 weeks ago, and then you won again last week. So thank you for sharing. You're getting a card 2 weeks in a row. Let's see if we can do three's a charm today. Let me bring the camera down and let me, what am I doing? Wow, I feel like I'm half asleep here. And there we go. Oh, you know what? I'm glad that was sitting there. I better plug in my phone because I don't want that to all of a sudden disappear on me. Let me, I guess I wasn't 100% ready. I thought I was all set up, kind of, sort of, but not really. Let me just back this up just a smidge. Hello, Darlene. Hello, Lucy. Let me do this. Sorry, girls. I so thought I was ready. Okay, here we go. And am I sort of straight? I guess I sort of am. Not really. We have to back up just a smidge more. There we go. So there's my January host code. Let me just chat you up for a bit. Lucy, I've got you down too. And yeah, thank you for sharing. Hello, hello, everyone. Okay, February card class is on February 6th in the morning and then again in the evening. So if you haven't signed up for that, make sure that you do. Simple stamping is on February 13th. I'm doing a 10 a.m. class and then I'm doing a 6:30 class. I sure hope I've got those times right because I think that's the day. Anyway, simple stamping. If you are interested, hello, Barb, welcome here. Hello, Wendy, welcome here. If you are interested in simple stamping, and you know what? Oh, where did my card go? Oh, it's hiding. Here's one of the cards that we're doing for simple stamping. I'm not going to show you the other two, but that's one card that we are doing for simple stamping. So down below is the sign-up sheet if you care to do that. It's $30 or $35. No, it's $30 or free with a $35 order. Wow. I've been busy working and getting ready for simple stamping, and so I'm kind of scatterbrained here. Anyway, if you are interested, that is the code for that. Meandering Meadows, that class has been moved to March 2nd. That's going to be an all-day affair here in my home. I'm excited about that. Wendy, thank you for sharing. Froze. Hello, Marika. I haven't seen you in so long. Am I back? That's weird because it's not showing me that I'm frozen. So Marika, you shared. Let me add your name. And Darlene said that you shared. Thank you, Dar, for sharing. And I want to welcome Carol here from New Brunswick, Canada. Nice of you to join us today. So these names here on the side are anyone that shares the post, let me know. I enter your name for a draw, and at the end of my video, you win the card that I have created here for my free little card class. And Carol, if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to help you with that. If you do have one, that's great. Continue with your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but please stay. Please stay. So my Meandering Meadows card stack, again, all day affair. Oh dear, Wendy, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry about that. Wow. That's always hard. It's always hard. Sometimes we think we're ready if someone has been ill, but it's still hard. Anyway, sorry. BYOP Crop Night is Tuesday, February 20th. Just come and hang, do your own thing. I will have some past card kits for sale if you're interested in purchasing that to work on or catch up on your scrapbooking or whatever it is that you are wanting to do. Well, Carol, welcome here, and I hope you feel welcomed as well. And don't forget to reach out if you have any questions. I can be reached at right here. This is where I can be reached. If you would like to receive my newsletter, send me an email and let me know, and I will add you onto my newsletter list. And so with that, it would be upcoming classes. And I also do them, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like I'll ship them. I'll ship the card kits. I can't remember the word that I'm looking for. Wow, I think I'm tired. Sorry, girls. So Carol, yeah, if you need to reach out, please do so. And let me bring my comments back up there. Hello, Kathy. And I have written your name down. Thank you for sharing. So that is all the news. And again, one more sneak peek for my simple stamping. And all of the kits are available to be mailed as well, along with the tutorials, Carol. So that's kind of what I was wanting to say. I have one paper share left. If anybody is interested, you're going to get a taste of all of the beautiful paper that is in our little mini catalog. Speaking of, Carol, if you would like me to send you the current catalogs, please let me know as well. So drop me a line, denisewillerton@gmail.com, and I can send that out to you as well. January tutorial. Anyone who places a $65 order with me will receive the January tutorial once I get that email sent out. There are 42 tutorials in here for a $65 order, which is a great value. Or if you don't want to place an order, but you're interested in just the tutorials, it's $25. When you send your electronic transfer, let me know that you're interested. Let me know that you're interested in January 2024 tutorial, and I will send that off to you. Okay, so here we go. Let's get on to what we are working on today. So who's playing along? I did send out measurements ahead of time of some of our scraps that we need, and here's all of mine ready to go. So who's playing? Who's playing? Because I know some of you like to play along. And sorry for the glare, but I love my glass mat, so I really want to use it. This is a standard A2 card base, so it measures 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, which is your halfway mark, okay? And then I grabbed a piece of basic white cardstock, and this measures 4 by 5 1/4, and you can see that I ran it through the embossing folder. Time worn is what I did. So you know what? Let's go ahead, because I don't think, yeah, let's go ahead and put that down. I was thinking that I was going to wrap twine or something around it, but I don't think I'm going to. So we're going to put our silicone mat down, which also helps take away some of the glare. And let's get some adhesive on there. I love that folder too. Actually, you know what? I'm looking at it. This one is not the time worn. We're using the time worn for simple stamping. This one is exposed brick. You can see that there's brick. Okay, so yeah, I lied. Yeah, I know, but then I know the whole vellum trick, but I'd rather work right on my glass mat with my silicone mat. Wow, I am kind of tired, but thank you for that, Barb. So here are the 3 pieces of cardstock, and these measure 4 inches by 1, okay? And this is the coordinating design paper that I'm going to use. And this is from the Flight and Airy. Look at that. And look at that. It's gorgeous. I love this design paper. I love this design paper. So we're actually going to put it down like so. And these measure 7/8 of an inch by 3 7/8 of an inch. Marika, thank you so much for welcoming Carol. Let's get those all glued up. And I do have a piece of vellum right behind me. And I did put it down several weeks ago before I did my live. I'm crooked. And that's why I like my Tombow glue, because I get that wiggle room. There we go. And so I did put that vellum down, and I'm like, I don't know if I like that, because I like to be right on here. Just me. So we're going to adhere all 3 of these strips of design paper onto our strips of cardstock. Who's doing this with me? I did post, I think I posted on Tuesday, might have even been Monday, that I posted the dimensions that I was going to be using. Okay, so now those have been done. Now you can put dimensionals behind this if you want, or you can just use your liquid glue or whatever adhesive that you like to use. But I've got other elements getting popped up, so I am just going to flip these over, and I'm going to put my liquid glue down on top of this. And then I'm going to place it on my card. And I want to show you. So I'm going to put this first one down right about here. So I'm probably about 1/8 of an inch, I think, from the edge. Now, if I want to have a true 3/16 of an inch between everything, I can put down this tool that my friend Darlene creates. So if you are interested in this tool, I use it when I make albums, but it works for cards too, if you want a very precise. So we're just going to put, and I'll show you how this works. So I'm just going to line this up with the top of this cardstock and pull it in. I'm going to hold it down, and then I can rest this one right against it. And I'm nice and straight. Oh, yay, Kathy, I want to see what you create. So make sure you post that on my Facebook page. So here we go. I am placing an order, so if anybody would like to place an order, let me know. And you're just going to use this host code right there, VVWS6YNS, or Victor, Victor, Walter, Sam. 6, yes, no, and Sam. So here we've got these all down. Now on purpose, I wanted that stagger, okay? I did not want these panels perfectly centered on my card base. I did that on purpose, okay? But you don't have to. It's your card. We're going to put dimensionals behind these adorable birds. You know what? Let me show you a whole bunch of the ones that I fussy cut from this design paper. I just sit and watch a show with my husband, and I fussy cut. Look at them. They're so adorable. I love this design paper. Now this design paper is actually free if you place a $60 order, because right now we've got celebration going on. So if you place a $60 order, you get this design paper for free. I think I want to use this one where I've got the two birds. I've got a little bit of adhesive on my finger, and these are sticking. Aren't they adorable? Ugh, love this paper. Okay, let's get some dimensionals behind that. We're going to use minis. Make sure that I'm in camera here. I don't know if you can hear that hum. We've got a dehumidifier in the crawl space of our basement. So we don't have a full concrete basement. We have like a 5-foot crawl space under our basement. And we had a water leak. I'm going to put one kind of right in the middle. I don't want that to sag, okay? So we're going to kind of eyeball where we want that. And there's no rule as to where you would put it. It's whatever is pleasing to your eye. Now this is a gorgeous die cut from the stippled roses. It is amazing. Look at the detail. The focus on there. I am wondering, do I want that behind the birds, or is that too much? Let me bring that a little bit closer so you can see. So nothing's adhered. I'm just wondering, should I put those blue leaves behind these birds or just leave it? Let me know. Oh, Kathy, you know what? I love fussy cutting. I feel like that little girl in kindergarten again. Fussy cutting and coloring. Love it. We're going to pull out our Stamparatus while I wait to hear if we are putting that down there. And you know what? We're going to make that into a, you know what? I really like, well, I should actually ask you girls. Let's see without the leaves. Okay. And then we're going to have our sentiment. Let me just, I don't know if this is going to help you, but we have a sentiment. So I could even put this a little bit higher like that. And then we'll have a sentiment coming across here. So that's kind of what it's going to look like. And then here's with the leaves. Okay, so no right or wrong. And we're putting embellishments on too. Okay, so here's without. Okay, we've got, I love to fussy cut these. Okay, so always here for you. Thank you for your friendship. I don't know if you can see all of that, So take a gander. You like it with the leaves, Wendy? Okay. And Kathy says no leaves. Well, we've got a little war happening here. So let's see what happens. And like this Happy Mother's Day is gorgeous, but here's the thing. I want a long and narrow. Okay. So we're going to stick with kind of long and narrow. This I don't mind. But none of these I want. Okay. So always here for you. Thank you for your friendship. You are loved beyond measure. Or anything here from Sending Smiles. Okay. So anything there works. Comfort and Strength. I mean, that would work. And You're My Everything. You Make Me Smile. You Are So Kind, for always being there. That could work. I just don't want like a 2-3 layered. So thank you for your friendship. Okay, Kathy. Got it. That's what we're doing. Thank you for your friendship. So this little strip of, I meant to clean this, sorry. That little strip of cardstock will work. Thank you for your friendship is right here. And we're going to put that down. I want to make sure that that is actually going to stamp where I want it to. So here, and you girls have seen me do this like 1,000 times. Now I'm getting warm. Can you see where I am? Okay, so I just have a piece of acetate sheet, okay? We're going to put that down. I'm going to grab Misty Moonlight. Marika, this is the color that you were asking about earlier this morning, Misty Moonlight. But the Forever Fern bundle is retired and so no longer available. I do have it, just not ready to part with it quite yet. So I'm just going to ink that up gently. I'm just going to press down gently. I want to see where it lands on my window sheet, and look at that. It's perfect. I don't know if you could see what I did. And then I just wipe it on my pants. So now I know that I'm lined up nicely. And I do still like to use my Stamparatus. Okay. Now my other favorite tool from my girlfriend Darlene is my pressure tool. And I think I forgot. No, I'm good. Let's see how we stamped. I pressed a little too hard on the P. And you know what? I think my paper moved a smidge because it looks like blurry. Let's start again. We are good. I'm going to make sure to not press hard. Perfect. Love it. Okay. So that is going to go on our card. We're going to clean that up later. Now, if you wanted to be even closer, you can take the time to cut. But I think I kind of like where this is at. I'm going to cut at an angle this way and that way. But you know what? I can't help myself. So I am just going to follow the lines of the writing just to make this little banner even thinner. And then I've got some dimensionals already cut and ready to go. Let's put some dimensionals on that backing. See how this one, because I stamped it twice, it got a little bit blurry. Not going to work for me. Okay, so what I like to do with my dimensionals, this is a pack of the minis. Sometimes I cut these ones at the bottom super, super thin, so that when I've got something like this happening, I have, oh, it's stuck on my finger. I've got a nice thin because I don't want it hanging over. Put one in the middle. Again, don't want that to cave in. I only want one. So there we go. Okay, girls, we are back to with leaves or without leaves, because right now I've got one yes with leaves and one no with leaves. I need a tiebreaker. To leave or not to leave? That is the question. Here's without the leaves. That's what it's going to look like. Something like that, depending on where I put my birds. That is without. And this is with. So what are we doing? Oh, no. Oh, Dar, I'm so sorry. I was wondering why you were so quiet. I cut some, Carol, what did you say? I cut some of those out too. I know, I love them. Carol, they're so fun. Without, oh, and another with, without, with. Okay, so right now with is winning. So with is winning. With it is. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I just press my dimensionals. I remove my backing. And then because I've got my dimensional backing exposed, I've got some stickiness happening behind these adorable birds. If I can get them off, they're giving me action. Okay, I believe they're all off. And then I'm just going to take these leaves and I am going to place them down about like that, so they just automatically stick. I guess I could have had them a little bit higher so that there's a little more of them showing. Let's do this. If I put it down here, because I am on, and I could do this on my silicone mat too, I'm just kind of eyeballing where I want them. And I think I want them about there. Okay, pick that up. Here we go. Down on our card, like so. And I'm going to put that right about here. So let's remove that backing. Now remember, if one of your backings is going to be right directly on the raised image, you want to make sure that you don't have a dimensional in the middle of your sentiment. You could put a little dab of glue, because you don't want your dimensional kind of humping over. So this dimensional here is going to be right flush in there. So it actually works out quite well. Okay, almost done, but not quite. Let's close that before I stick my finger in it. So here's my whole packet pre-cut. Okay, so the embossing folder that I used was actually called the Exposed Brick 3D embossing folder. These purple embellishments are absolutely stunning. So let's grab, I think I want to grab the deeper color. Let's grab the deeper color and put that down. I always like to have two beside each other, and then I'll grab another small one and just kind of have it elsewhere. And I think I like it. Where do I like it? There's no right or wrong, and sometimes we just overthink these things. I think it's pretty right there. So there is the card that I created following that sketch. Now let me show you my prototype, the first one that I did. See how fast that was? I've only been here for half an hour. I'm not ready to go, but I've got classes to get ready for. So I am going to do the draw to see who has won, and you can still share if you like. Oh, I need to show you the other card. So with this one, I use the same design paper, but I've got blackberry, in the background, I've got blackberry bliss, and this one does not have the leaves. Okay, so there are the two cards, and there's the no leaves, please. This one I created with leaves. So right now we've got Regina, Lucy, Barb, and if you have shared and I miss your name, please let me know. Kathy, because I can add your name before I do the draw. Dar, thank you. Marika. Now, Dar, you had said that your computer froze. Did you see the sneak peek of one of the simple stamping cards? Oh, and Karen. And Karen. And that's Karen J, right? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't have two Karens. And Karen says no. Oh, okay. Well, I already created it. Karen, did you share? That's what I wrote Karen's name down thinking that Karen shared, but I don't think she did. And we want to have that fair for those that did. Oh, and Wendy, thank you for letting me know. Wendy, I forgot your name, hon. Simple. Yeah, I know, right? Well, and you know, it's simple because everything is pretty much done for you. So you just need to put it together. Okay? So here we go. The winner for today's card, we had Regina 2 lives in a row. Let's get rid of that glare. Ish. So that whoever I draw, the decision is going to be, do you want the bird with the leaves or without the leaves? I have one paper. I have no idea who it is. Wendy, you have won. So Wendy, let me know which card you want, with or without leaves, and I will tuck that away with your paper share. And let's hook up so I can get that stuff to you. Okay, my dear? It's not in my way or anything, but I just really want you to have your order. So you're very welcome. You're very welcome. So drop me a line, Wendy, and we can figure something out. We can meet. Cherie, you shared too. I didn't even know that you were here, my dear. You know what? I am going to put your name down for next week. Is that okay? I will put your name down for next week, and if you share next week, your name will be in the draw twice. I'm so sorry. I missed that. Sherry, I'm so sorry. I always feel bad when that happens. Anyway, oh, hun, thank you. You're wonderful. So Wendy, let me know which card you want. I will tuck that away for you. It will be waiting for you. Okay. We will see you all next week. Wow, quick little post. If I would have thought it would have been this fast, I would have had things ready, and we would have created a second card, but I don't. I got to get over to this side. I don't know if anybody saw the picture that I posted, getting ready for my simple stampin'. I got to get back to work. We will talk to you all later. Have a blessed rest of your day. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, because it's almost here. And we will see you next week, Thursday, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time here. If you need anything, do not hesitate to ask. I can be reached right here. Okay? Denise Willerton at gmail.com. Happy to help you with your creativity needs. Have a blessed day. Bye, everyone.